So I'm here with Adam at Vitamix headquarters, the test kitchen, and we're going to make some pizza dough.
Yep.
And we're using the Vitamix 750. This is the new next generation jar, low profile container, 64 ounce, and bread dough.
Yeah.
You can make it in a Vitamix.
So this is the pizza dough. So either you can use it for a flatbread, or you can just use it for regular pizza dough. Put it in a pan, put it on a pizza stone. What we're gonna do is we have our flour in here. We're gonna get some
yeast.
We have
all-purpose and whole wheat
Yep.
flour.
So we're gonna mix it up. You could do a whole wheat flour just by itself or that. So we'll get some yeast in there, some salt. We're gonna mix that up, and then we'll get the hot water, and we're gonna show you how to do that by pulsing the Vitamix. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna put it on about a 4 or 5.
Okay.
And we have the pulse feature. So we're just gonna pulse it down there just a couple times, and that incorporates the yeast and the salt and pepper.
And on the 5200 standards that don't have a pulse feature, you just
do
put on
the 4 and
do
then
on and off.
Yep.
Got it. Awesome.
Yep. So you can do that in the tall skinny container on the 64 tall. You just are to use one of our spatulas just to scrape down the sides a little bit in there. But this low profile
mixed.
can really work it in there.
Great.
So now I have about 10 to 12 ounces of water, but I'm just saying.
And it's hot water.
Yes,
It has to
hot
be
water.
hot. Like not boiling, but
No,
hot.
but as hot as your faucet will be.
Got it. Okay.
So just
So pulse it while it's pouring. And you have yeast in there, you said,
Yep.
correct? How much yeast? What the recipe calls for?
yeah. So the big key about yeast is if you want a lighter dough, you're going to use more and let it leaven more. If you want more of a flatbread, you're going to use a little less and then roll it out real quick and then go with that. So right now you're starting to see it starts to form a ball a little bit. Now it's forming a really good ball. And so there we go. And so it just takes a little practice that you can see it now.
Yeah.
And so at that point, we're done. We don't want to do too much with it. We don't want to overblend it. So we'll just take a little bit of flour, we're going to dust our tabletop,
Okay.
and then just dump it out. And it creates one nice ball. It's nice and wet. Not wet, but it's wet and sticky, but it just comes off your fingers. So that's when you know it's really good. So I can form it into a ball really easily. And you can add a little oil if you wanted to. Some recipes call for it, but really all you do need is the flour, the yeast,
Or some herbs or something.
herbs, things like that.
Yummy.
And so at this point, I'll knead it just a little bit just to incorporate it. And then I'll just let it rise. So I'll put it in a bowl with a little bit of olive oil or whatever.
Okay.
Seal that with a towel and keep it in a warm area.
Okay.
One thing you could do that's always fun, if you want to rush it, take your microwave,
Okay.
heat it up with a glass of water,
Okay.
and that will create a natural sort of like hot box.
Uh-huh.
And so then you can put it in there, and that will help it rise faster. So that'll be
like a few minutes.
no, it'll be like an hour
An
or
hour.
so.
But when you do it this way, how long does it take to rise?
You can let it rise for an hour or two. So it'll go faster, and it's a moist heat in there. So it'll be about 90 degrees, which is perfect proofing temp.
So in the microwave, you'll heat up a glass of water, and that you leave it hot for a while.
Yeah.
Or just leave that in
Yeah,
there.
yeah, and then you just put that in there.
Awesome. Shortcuts.
So-
I like shortcuts.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So this will rise for a little bit, and then you'll have a nice
And then you
pizza dough.
can do your flip.
Yes. Yeah, we'll come back a little bit later for that.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. Thank you.